शङ्कर प्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा।
Thank you, Dattaji. Honorable Member Secretary Professor Shamarat Ma'am, my respected colleagues from AICTE, and stakeholders from southwestern region, especially Karnataka, Kerala, and Lakshadweep region. Very good afternoon to all. Myself, Dr. Sunil Luthra. I am heading this Training and Learning Bureau. Through Training and Learning Bureau, we developed some strategic development scheme which we want to transform higher education system. Just we want to enrich our faculty members most importantly. Next slide, please. This TLB Bureau is basically TLB is Training and Learning Bureau is responsible for faculty development, research enhancement, faculty engagement, promotion of technical languages in Indian languages, one of the main mission in NEP, and other schemes. Target audience of this Training and Learning Bureau is faculty members and a few schemes of students also from AICTE approved institution. Next slide, please. Just we have two kind of scheme: faculty related programs and schemes, then student related. Faculty related scheme, faculty development program through Atal Academy. I will just give brief of each scheme after this slide. AICTE Vani, that is called Vibrant Advocacy for Advancement and Nurturing of Indian Languages. AICTE Industry Fellowship Program, Quality Improvement Program, then AICTE QIP PG Certificate Program, then Research Promotion Scheme Lab to Market, then AICTE Distinguished Professional Program, then AICTE IB/IP. These are main schemes for faculty members. Then student related schemes, technical book writing, that is technical book writing part is for faculty member. Then these books are freely available on ecom portal, that is mainly related to student. AICTE Smarthan Internship Connect. Then Parak is another scheme for students and also for faculty, but mainly focused on students. Next slide, please. I will just give brief about each scheme. Atal Academy was established in 2018 for enhancing capability of Indian technical education workforce. And the mission behind this Atal Academy was how we can transform our technical education system through our faculty development program. This Atal Academy helps help in imparting quality technical education. One of the key SDG goals, quality education in the country, and to support technical education, especially in fostering research, innovation, and entrepreneurship through this training in various emerging fields. This is the link of Atal Academy. Every year we sponsor 500 online programs and 500 offline programs. You can apply through this. Uh, this portal link is given here. Next slide, please. Key feature of ATAL FDPs are ATAL Academy mainly focus on faculty development in emerging areas, mainly enhances on teaching skills, lifelong learning and technical competences. Flexible mode, you can choose either offline mode or online mode. Both kind of programs are available here. Basic, we have two kind of programs, basic and advanced mode. Basic is 1 week and advanced is 2 week 2 week duration program. Again, here is portal link is given. Normally, we open application for offline FDPs in the month of March mid around March 10 to 15, and it ends around 10 to 15 April. This portal is open for applying faculty development program for sponsorship for 1 month in offline. For online, we open in the month of July and or August. For this year, portal is open till August 17. Portal is open till August 17. You can apply through this portal for online FDPs. Next slide, please. Next, this was another interesting scheme. One scheme we started in 2024. This scheme was launched as a strategic multi-pronged program to advance the goal of NEP 2020. That is mainly its objective of this scheme are promotion of Indian languages and technical education, to create knowledge base, conducting conferences, seminar, workshop in 22 Indian scheduled languages. Through this scheme, we sponsor conference seminars, minimum of 2 days and maximum 3 days, minimum 50 participants and maximum 1,000 participants supported under this scheme. So through this scheme, we want to ensure that uh, sufficient literature of our advanced areas, emerging areas in their mother tongue. Next slide. This key feature of one scheme aligns with National Education Policy 2020 and Viksit Bharat. We expanded last year 12 to 22 scheduled languages. We cover all languages. We give financial support of 2 lakh rupee per event, and the scheme opens in the month of April and normally opens for 1 month. And link is same through Atal Academy link. You can apply through this scheme. My sincere request to all stakeholders from Southwest region, please apply as much as possible in the upcoming year. Next slide. Industry fellowship. This is one of the revolutionary scheme we started at AICTE. This scheme is basically designed to bridge the gap between academia and industry, immersing faculty into real world industrial environment. Through this scheme, we want to enhance faculty expertise, because we always talk about industry academia collaboration, but in real world it is very less. Most of the faculty even have never seen industry or never worked in industry. True, we want to enhance faculty expertise, their technical competences. Through that faculty competences, we want to boost employability, student employability. That is one of the key motive. Through this scheme, we want to promote innovation and research, and ultimately strengthening industry linkage of our institutes. That is one of the key objective of this scheme, industry academia collaboration. I'm very proud to share that we have till now we have 48 industry partners, all big names here listed here. Next slide, please. And beauty of this scheme is a strong financial incentive is there. In addition to what faculty member he or she is getting from institute, they will get additional 1 lakh rupee per month, 75,000 per month from AICTE part, and 25,000 per month from the industry part, as and in addition to what he or she was getting from their institute. This is every year we sponsor 350 faculty members, and every year we are expanding. We expand up to 1,500 faculty members annually by 29-30. This is and this is portal link is given here, ifp.aict.gov.in. We invite application twice. First in the month of May, June, portal opens for 1 month. Then faculty members apply. Then industry selects. It starts from first of session starts from 1st of August. Similarly, we in second phase, we invite application in the month of October, November, and faculty applies and fellowship starts from 1st January. My sincere request from Southwest stakeholders, please apply in December session. My sincere request is that this is one of the unique scheme which is focusing on high impact sectors. Next slide. Quality improvement program. This is one of the oldest scheme of AICTE. It is QIP was introduced in 1970. This scheme is up to 2001. This scheme was only for degree colleges, but teachers of degree college. But from 2001, this scheme is open for all, either faculty in polytechnic or engineering or whatever. They can selected faculty members through this QIP scheme. They can do their higher education, master degree or doctoral program under this scheme through fellowship amount, monthly fellowship, what he or she was getting 9,000 rupee fellowship amount for masters and 15,000 for PhD degree. Next slide, please. We have 110 QIP centers, all mostly all IITs, NITs, NITers, triple IITs, IIMs, and some other universities also there. And every year 500 plus students, sorry, 500 plus faculty member take benefit from this scheme. Next slide, please. This is portal link is qip.aict-gov.in shown in the slide. This QIP portal opened in the month of March and ends on the May. Next slide. AICTE QIP PG certificate program. This is very interesting program to upskill faculty members from traditional engineering and management discipline and train in emerging areas, so that allowing them to teach new age courses, new age technologies. Target audience as like other scheme, full-time regular faculty members of AICTE approved institution. But in the scheme, minimum 3 years of teaching experience. We have 33 QIP PG centers. Each PG centers have 50 sponsored seat from AICTE and 50 self-sponsored. Each QIP center can run 2 programs. My sincere request, portal link is qip.pg.aict.gov.in. My sincere request is, again, we invite application twice in the year. First in the month of April, May, and second in the month of November, December. My sincere request to stakeholder, please apply when we invite application in the month of November. Next slide. Research promotion scheme. This is also one of the oldest scheme of AICTE. It was started in 2003-4. But next slide, please. Now this scheme is revised as research promotion scheme 25 lab to market. The scheme is restructured as lab to market, in which we want to support our educational institutes, researchers, innovators with funding and mentoring, translating their research having scope of technology readiness level, TR level 6 and 7, 6 and above. So 240 ideas sponsored through this scheme. Next slide, please. This we invite application in the month of July. Maybe this year we will not invite in Nick or maybe in December we may invite, but surely next year we will invite, because 25 July 25 we invited, and all 240 ideas sponsored through this. Their funding are going into month of July 26. Portal link is scheme.aict.gov.in. Next. Distinguished Professional Scheme. In this scheme, we want to utilize the expertise of highly qualified and eminent professionals. By we created a pool of experts from industry, institutes, research labs, senior civil officers in their domain. This pool is those who have done something extraordinary. They can motivate, inspire student and faculty member of AICTE approved institutions. In this, each distinguished professional is visit 12 visits per year, and 3 visits are mandatory for rural area of AICTE approved institutions. Through this scheme, we invite every 3 years we extend this distinguished professional. But next slide, please. For inviting distinguished professional, this scheme is open throughout the year. You can invite anytime. Listed 98 distinguished professionals which are available on AICT website. You can just send us request. Next interest. Back. Next scheme is AICT IBIP Interinstitutional Biomedical Innovation Program. This was very interesting scheme we started for 2 year in 24 to 26. This scheme is basically promoting collaboration between engineering and medical institutions for innovation in the biomedical. The idea behind this scheme was we want to solve real medical problem through engineering solution, and we want to foster multidisciplinary education, research, entrepreneurship in the domain of healthcare through collaborative innovation and prototype development. Next slide. Through we started in 24-25, maybe this year, and we will come up with once this scheme is over in August September 26, we will come up with new ideas, and after this pilot phase we will come up with full-fledged improved scheme maybe by December. This was scheme was 2 years, and we partnered 10 medical institutions with 10 engineering institutes. Total budget was 1.4 crore, and we call application, as I already told you, as per requirement we called 2 years back. Next this year maybe we will call. Next, few student development schemes, technical book writing and ecom portal. This technical book writing is purely for faculty members, eminent faculty members. Next slide, please. Eminent faculty members writes books as per the model curriculum, as per the requirement. Through this, we want to create rich knowledge base in especially Indian languages, and we want to create a large repository of latest technical knowledge. For that we developed a dedicated web portal called Ecom. That Ecom Ecom was launched by Honorable President of India on November 11, 2022. Ecom link is given here. uh, all the books which we prepare as per model curriculum English as well as 12 Indian languages, or all are open access and available on the Ecom portal. My sincere request to stakeholder from Southwestern region, please motivate among your faculty members, your students, so that they can take benefit from this Ecom scheme. Student can learn simultaneously learn from English. If he or she is getting problem, they can use their mother tongue also. Similar literature. Next slide, please. Next slide. Skip. This key feature of technical book writing, fully aligned with NEP 2020 and promoting Indian languages, and all the books are as per our model curriculum. Rich content base, till date 815 books. High quality academic resources are available on Ecom. Multilingual access available in 12 Indian languages. Free to use. No financial barrier for student and faculty, as all books are free to use. Portal link is ecom.aict-india.org, and you can access these books anytime throughout the year. Next slide. Uniqueness, I already told you. These books, while you will go through portal, books will show like this. Next, next. Next, AICT Samarthan is another student scheme that is Internship Connect. Objective of this scheme to provide exposure of top institution of country to youth from the Jammu, Kashmir, Ladakh, and other remote areas, so that we have 28 host institutions in this IITs, triple IITs, IHM, ICER, NITs, triple ITM designs, and NITers. We want to give all the students who are undergraduate or postgraduate student of remote areas, Jammu Kashmir, Leh Ladakh, Andaman Nicobar, and northeastern state domicile studying in engineering or technology, management, design, who are courses are under AICT domain, are eligible to apply. Next slide. Key feature of AICT Samarthans: access to IITs, triple IITs, NITs, and other premier institutes. AICT covers food, accommodation, and travel. Structured program, hands-on lectures, hands-on, then labs, and we have 4 week internship duration, and this is credit-based course, 2 to 4 credits as per their university requirements. Then portal link is given samarthan.aict-india.org. Normally, we invite application in the month of April, and application ends in the month of May. Next slide. AICT Parak. Parak, this was again Parak portal as per the requirement of NEP. As NEP said that Parak has initiative to bridge the gap between academia and industry, providing students to as a platform self assessment of their learning outcomes, and to learn 21st century life skill acquired, so they can learn as per the industry requirement. Parak is basically in Parak. Uh, 2 lakh plus questions in which student can check their knowledge, they can learn from here. And beauty of this is it is self learning assessment. Next slide, please. We have till date participation data. We have 4587 institutes, 43,000 plus faculty members registered on Parak, and 7,53,000 plus students, and till date 6,11,000 plus assessment taken by students or faculty. This is Parak portal is basically, we want to ensure each student graduating from AICTE approved institutions, they must have skills required by the industry. Here question of L1, L2, L3, and L4 as per Bloomberg technology. This is all about Parak. You can access portal anytime throughout the year. This is just AI. Just Google it, AICT Parak. You will find that. That is last slide, I think. That is all about from my side. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for sharing the invaluable information. And we recognize the AICT Council recognizes the contribution of our faculty members, empowering them by giving the uh, faculty development programs and invest in faculties like industry fellowship programs. Now we have joined Honorable Member Secretary, ma'am. So may I request, so kindly, madam, please share the opening remarks and the address the August gathering. So over to you, madam.
Good afternoon to all my colleagues in all our institutions from the Southwestern region, with the heads of the institutions, faculty, and all members of the institutions, as well as to all my colleagues in AICTE. This is a very useful, in my opinion, a very useful program for the HAIs, because through this we want to tell you about all the schemes that AICTE offers, schemes that will benefit the institution, the faculty members, and the students. As you just heard from one of my colleagues, he has mostly focused on the schemes which are for the faculty. And you would have realized that there is so much that the government is investing a lot of resources, and through AICTE, we are offering these to our institutions. And through these sensitization and awareness programs, we are hoping that you will benefit from these schemes. There are also several schemes for the institutions and various scholarship schemes for the students, which my colleagues now and from now on, after I speak, they will tell you about those. My humble request to all the heads of the institutions is to popularize these amongst your institutions. We can make policies, but how to implement and how to use them to the best, which benefits you and your institutions, will depend on how you utilize these schemes. Our sincere hope is that now today, of course, what we know is the southwestern region is doing reasonably well, and they, I think, have been availing many of our schemes with a view to get more industry involvement in academia. One of the schemes which my colleague mentioned was about the industry fellowship scheme, which is really a very useful scheme for faculty members to enhance their knowledge, to enhance their understanding of how industries work, and the learning that they can bring back to the institutions and to the students. I strongly urge faculty members to explore this, and to the institution heads to facilitate in every way your faculty members to get maximum benefit out of these. As I said, the government is putting in many resources, and here you will also hear about schemes for innovations, and through AICTE, we are trying to help maximum stakeholders get the benefit. So with these words, I thank you all for joining, listening to us. Please reach out to us if you have questions. You will have details of our bureau heads and the bureaus. So so our main aim is, of course, we are a regulatory body, but we want to tell you that we are also very equally committed to promoting research, promoting the standards of technical education, and helping you grow. So with these words, I thank you once again for joining us today, and I wish you and your institutions the very best in all your endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you so much, madam, for your kind words, and your gracious presence always uh, energizes all of us. Thank you so much. Now, I would like to present the information about the Scholarships and Grants Bureau. Can we have the presentation, please? As envisioned in the NEP 2020, scholarship primarily covers the equity, inclusion, affordability aspects of the education framework. The policy aims to reduce the economic barriers by expanding the financial support to the meritorious students from the socio-economic disadvantaged groups, so they can access the quality technical educations. Next. Today we are going to present the bouquet of schemes which will starting from the Pragati scholarship schemes. This particular schemes is dedicated for the girls students, wherein the eligibility criteria for the girls candidate, they should be admitted in the first year of their degree and diploma programs, even or their second year in the lateral entry cases. The family income from all the resources should not be more than 8 lakhs rupees. And the 2 girls per family are eligible to avail this benefit. The scholarship amount is rupees 50,000 per annum. We are extending the number of scholarship which is available for the UG students is 5,000 and for the diploma student is 5,000. So total number of opening for this scholarship is 10,000. Right now the portal is open. I request our faculty members, the academic leaders, kindly share this information to the students so that they can apply for this scholarship scheme. Next. So just for your information, the available slots for scheme for the state of Karnataka 763 and for Kerala 305. Right now we have received from the last year 756 and 275. Next. Next scheme is AICTE Saksham Scholarship Scheme. This is for the specially able students. The eligibility criteria has been written here. The financial assistance scholarship amount is rupees 50,000 per annum. The portal is open for this scheme also, or both the schemes are actually open through the National Scholarship Portal. So here you can go and join. This is the heat map. The response we have received last year from the state of Karnataka is 531 and from Kerala is 43 only. So if you have the students who belongs to this category, kindly circulate this information for their application. Next. Next, our AICTE Sonath Scholarship Scheme. This scheme is support to the orphans, wards of the parents died due to the COVID-19, wards of the armed forces and the central paramilitary forces martyred in action. That is called Shahid. So eligibility criteria is written here. Scholarship amount remains same, rupees 50,000 per annum. And the scholarship portal is also the National Scholarship Portal where you can apply the application. Last year, we have received from the state of Karnataka 88 beneficiaries and from the state of Kerala is 52. Next is our AICTE Yashasvi Scholarship Scheme. So this scheme is launched in 2024. AICTE provides the scholarship for the meritorious students for degree and diploma seeking admission in the core branches of the engineering in order to encourage students to pursue their technical education in civil, chemical, electrical, electronics, communication, mechanical, agricultural, textile technology. The scholarship amount for the degree students is rupees 50,000 per annum and for diploma student it is 30,000 per annum. The portal address is given here, yashashvi.aict.gov.in. You can make a use of that and please apply. Last year, we have received the applications from the state of Karnataka only 268 and from the state of Kerala 83. This heat map we are giving for your reference, that the response is little low. So kindly circulate the information to the students. Next is the Saraswati Scholarship Scheme. This is the dedicated scheme for girls students who are pursuing in their BBA, BCA and BMS degree programs. The eligibility is the maximum 2 girls can apply from a family. The scholarship amount is rupees 20,000 per annum. The URL, the website address is given here. So kindly circulate to the students for their maximum participation. So last year we have the beneficiaries from the state of Karnataka is 483 only, and from the Kerala is 118. So please circulate this information to the students. Next is our AICTE Doctoral Fellowship Scheme. This is schemes to nurture the strong culture for the research and knowledge by developing in a robust ecosystem in AICTE approved institutions. So eligibility criteria, the candidate must be admitted to PhD in any of the program under purview of AICTE to the postgraduate level. The candidate must have successfully completed the UG or the PG degree program. So the GRF amount which we are giving is 30,000 per month, and SRF amount we are providing 42,000 per month. The HRA is applicable as per applicable, and the contingency amount is rupees 50,000 per annum. So please apply through the fellowship.aict.gov.in. Next. So from the state of Karnataka, sir, we have received last year only 8 applications, and from the Kerala is only 19. So beneficiaries from the Karnataka is very low last year. Next. AICTE postdoctoral fellowship, which has launched on the 2024. This is also to encourage the research culture among the institutions, and the eligibility is the maximum 5 students per university can apply, and the candidate should have below the 35 years of age. The scholarship amount is rupees 65,000 per month plus HRA. Annual contingency amount is rupees 50,000. Now our PG scholarship scheme, this is one of the oldest scheme where the GET and SEED qualified students are eligible to get the scholarship. The scholarship amount is rupees 12,400 per month. This is up to only the 24 months. So the scholarship portal is open. Kindly make a use of that and start applying. Sir, last year we have the beneficiaries from the state of Karnataka only 875, and from Kerala 827. Now, next scheme is supporting the students who are going to participate abroad in the competition. So this scheme is been given for the student of or a team of a student from 2 to 6. The amount which is covering for this particular scheme is rupees 2 lakhs per student. This is on the reimbursement basis. So the sspca.aict.gov.in, this URL is given. Please apply under this category. Next is our AICTE Aura scheme. This is to promote the utilization of iSTEM. This is the portal. AICTE has launched this scheme just to pass on the benefits by providing the financial support to the teachers, students, and they can use of this iSTEM portal, and they can boost the research facility. So up to the 2 lakhs rupees scholarship amount has been given for this particular scheme. Next. AICTE METAX research internship scheme, which is starting for the new cohort at 2027. 5th of August, we are going to inaugurate this scheme. This is a very unique scheme, particularly for pursuing the research internship in the Canada. So students can enroll by using the URL which has been directly opened by the METAX Society of Canada, and the duration of the scheme is 12 weeks. So the benefits will given the detail below. You can download and read out the detailed benefits. So next, this scheme is going to be benefit for the institution. This is idea development, evaluation and application. Our Idea Lab scheme. This is one of the most popular flagship scheme of AICTE for the institutional development. This scheme is designed to create the experiential learning environment among the teachers and students. These schemes also extend the support to organize the boot camp for the school education also. The duration for this project is 2 years, and the financial assistance given by the AICTE is 1/3 of rupees 90 lakhs. So the portal shall be opening shortly. Please make a use of that. Now this scheme also supports the institutional development. This is the AICTE modernization and the removal of obsolescence scheme. This schemes provide the modernization of the laboratories. So project of this scheme is 2 years, and the financial assistance been provided by the AICTE up to rupees 30 lakhs. So very shortly and very soon we are going to open the portal for this modern scheme also. Now this is the scheme for the institutional facility where we are giving the financial assistance for organizing the conferences. This scheme known as the grant for organizing conferences. The eligibility criteria is mentioned here, the 8 years of existence, And the other criteria, please make a use of that. Next. So two category is here by giving the financial assistance. Category A for organizing the conference in the predefined themes, which is given by the AICTE, where we are giving the financial assistance of rupees 3 lakhs. And the category B, where the conferences can be organized or proposed under the emerging areas, where we are giving the financial assistance of rupees 2 lakhs. So portal is open round the clock, 24/7, 365 days. Please apply for the grant for organizing conference. Thank you so much. Thank you for listening the promising schemes for the students, particularly for the scholarships. Now I would like to invite Madam Kuju Munishri. She is the director for the special scholarship schemes for the Jammu Kashmir and Ladakh students. So over to you, madam, for the brief description.
Thank you, Dattaji. And good afternoon to all my colleagues and all the participants. I'll be briefing about PM-USPY Special Scholarship Scheme for JNK and Ladakh students. I'll be briefing about the admission process for 26-27 and about the academic scholarship distribution and maintenance allowance to the students of the JNK and Ladakh. The scheme core mandate is the merit-based special scholarship scheme of MOE executed by AICTE under the PM-USPY umbrella. The target demography is class 12 passed or diploma stream students holding a valid authorized domicile of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. To this primary objective of the scheme is to drive national integration and financial empowerment by funding top-tier undergraduate education outside UTs of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh to JNK and Ladakh students. The approved funding architecture is academic tuition fee transferred directly to the verified institutional accounts through PFMS that's strictly in alignment with the maximum ceiling back rates defined by official scheme guidelines, and maintenance allowance of fixed amount of 1 lakh per annum dispersed directly to the student's verified bank account. The PM-USPY special brief scholarship distribution is as follows. The scholarship is given 5,000 fresh scholarships are offered annually under the SSJKL scheme. These 5,000 scholarships are supernumerary seats. Admissions are made directly by AICTE through AICTE portal. The scholarship distribution is like 2,070 scholarships for general degree courses, 2,830 scholarships for professional or engineering courses, and 100 scholarships for medical courses. The general courses are like BA, BCom, and BSc, and the professional courses are engineering, B Pharmacy, B Architecture, and HMCT and BA LLB. So HMCT, this architecture and BA LLB, they have to come through that NATA and CLAT. If they clear, they can get the admission in this scholarships. Then we have medical. Medical students has to pass through this NEET exam and get the admission. So there are 100 seats here. And for general degree, the academic fee is 30,000, and professional degrees, it will be 1.25 lakh, and medical, it is 3 lakhs. And maintenance charges for all the students will be 1 lakh per annum. So now the ongoing activities now, the admissions have opened now on 16th of July. So we have 779 institutions in architecture, engineering, HMCT, pharmacy, physiotherapy, and all have given their willingness to participate in this admissions. And the portal is open now, and the last date for submission of applications are 27th July, and the results will be announced on 7th August, as per the national calendar of admissions. The ongoing activities now for distribution of this scholarships, academic scholarship is through AICTE PFMS, and for students through NSP portal. Next. So for students, the NSP portal is open. Next. Students, NSP portal is open, and the institutions are requested to help them to enroll in NSP. And institutions are requested to send the academic scholarship fees and all to the AICTE on the portal of AICTE. Next. We go to the next. The crucial directive for the institutions is like zero student harassment. The institutes will get tuition fee directly from AICTE, and the students sometimes complain like the institutes are charging examination fee, NBA or NAC fee, and others from the students, but these are already covered in the tuition fee. So you should not charge anything extra from the students in the name of tuition fee. And from Karnataka, the students complain basically like the teaching is in the local languages. They don't follow, and they want that they ask us to shift to the northern regions so that they will be comfortable with it. So we request you to help them and counsel them in English only. So from Karnataka, we have a good number of students, like around 2,000 students studying in Karnataka institutions. And from Kerala, we have around 400 students studying, and they prefer actually Karnataka and Kerala. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Our student-centric schemes are the commitment towards our young minds. See, all these student-centric initiatives which we are actually now highlighting for these schemes are designed to ensure that no talents remains undiscovered and no aspiration goes unsupported by investing in our students. So these are the very promising schemes from the AICTE. So in this line, I would like to continue with some more promising schemes for the students. May I now invite Dr. Neetu Bhagat, Director for the Universal Human Value Programs. Over to you.
A very good afternoon to everyone. Today, I would like to speak about a newly taken initiative of Government of India, as well as AICTE and UGC, that is Apprenticeship Embedded Degree and Diploma Program. Let me tell you, as you are aware that apprenticeship are not new in country. Apprenticeship Act came in light into 1961. And since then, the students who had completed their degree and diploma were allowed to go for apprenticeship in any industry, and they were getting a stipend from the government as well as industry. But in 2019, first time Apprenticeship Act and rule was amended, and there the provision for the students who are studying any program, they are doing a degree or diploma, they were allowed to go for apprenticeship as part of their degree and diploma curriculum. So this was a new change. After this, in 2020-21, Government of India, in the union budget, they announced that separate budget is allocated for apprenticeship embedded degree and diploma program. To promote apprenticeship embedded degree and diploma program, the regulatory bodies like AICTE and UGC were asked to develop guidelines so that institutions are able to implement this. So accordingly, AICTE, next slide, AICTE developed the guidelines, and these guidelines are available on AICTE's website. Link is given here. You can go and check the guidelines. So today's presentation will be covering these guidelines as well as few more things, how to implement this. So if we talk about the purpose of apprenticeship embedded degree and diploma program, definitely it is to enhance the employability of our students. As you are aware that at various forums, in the various reports, the employability of engineering students of our country are being challenged. And it is said that employability of our student is less because industry exposure is less. So this scheme will actually address this issue, and the students will get hands-on learning and outcome-based learning will be promoted. Further, institution will be benefited because they will get their linkages with the industries better. It will help them in getting better placements. And further, industry will be helped because they will be able to get skilled manpower for their industry. This is also a challenge for the industry because getting a skilled manpower is really difficult. Most of the time, industry is skilling the individual who are going to those industry after taking them. So this time will be saved and this will be really attractive scheme for the industry. Next. And if we talk about the eligibility, let me tell you, all AICTE approved institutions are eligible to implement this scheme, and they need not take any separate approval from AICTE or anywhere for implementation of this scheme. So any course which is already approved by AICTE may be converted into apprenticeship embedded. And how it can be done? The curriculum has to be updated and apprenticeship part has to be included as part of the curriculum. You have to take approval from your regulatory university or DTE, and then you can implement this. Further, these courses will not require any separate nomenclature because in NEP and NCRF, any kind of learning is equal, whether this is happening in the academic institution or it is happening in the industry. So there won't be any difference in the degree acquired through apprenticeship embedded mode and the normal degree. So nomenclature need not change. Only the mark sheet will be reflecting the credits which are earned through the apprenticeship. And further, provision of multiple entry and exit may also be promoted through the scheme. Next. I have already spoken about benefits. I think the students will get an opportunity to earn while they learn. This is an important initiative, especially for the students from the rural area. If they are struggling for paying their engineering fee, their college fee, the 50% of part, at least some part of this may be covered through the stipend that they will be getting from the industry and the government. And further, they will get an opportunity to learn the industry requirements and they will get an opportunity to be hired in the same industry. And if we talk about the industry, let me tell you, most of the industry, especially if we talk about the MSMEs, they are actually lacking the technology which is required there. So these students who will be going there, they'll take technology with them, they'll take the technical help through their mentors, and industry will be immensely benefited through this. So you can actually approach the nearby industry. It may include the MSMEs to implement this scheme. And if we talk about the institution, once they get a better industry relationship, their placements will be better. And if their placements will be better, the students' admission will also enhance. And further, they will be able to enhance their curriculum with the requirement of industry. Next. Duration of the program, it's as the normal program. For diploma 3 year, undergraduate 4 years, and minimum apprenticeship has to be embedded. For diploma, that is 1 semester, and for degree it has to be 2 semester, and maximum apprenticeship could be 50% of the total duration. That is 3 semester for the diploma program and 4 semester for the UG program. Next. Now, credit mechanism, it is actually as per the credit mechanism defined by the National Credit Framework. As per National Credit Framework, 30 hours of learning is equal to 1 credit. And this learning could be of academic nature, it could be of experiential nature, it could be of practical nature. So any kind of learning is equal to 30 credit. Accordingly, 30 credit in a 1 year, so minimum 1200 hours of curriculum is required, and 1200 hours will correspond to 40 credits, and 6 months of apprenticeship will be corresponding to 20 credit. So these things are actually explained in the guidelines. You may go through that. Next. Now, to bring the quality in the apprenticeship, it is necessary that it has to be planned properly. What is happening in our country, especially if we talk about internship, if it is not planned, what will happen that students, when they are going to the industry, they are not aware what they are supposed to do. They'll be doing some random task and the quality of learning would not be there. So therefore, to bring quality to apprenticeship, it has to be written prior to going to the industry. Job description should be there, then detailed action plan, minimum attendance required, academic component, apprenticeship schedule, and what they will be doing in the industry, what would be the monitoring mechanism. From the institute there has to be one mentor, and from the industry there has to be one supervisor. So these things are explained in the guidelines, and accordingly it has to be done, and assessment methodology also has to be defined. Next. Stipend, as I have already informed, it will be as per the Apprenticeship Act of Government of India. There are different way of implementing this program. One would be that you want to go through the NATS portal, that is National Apprenticeship Training Scheme portal. And if you are going to the NATS portal, and if it is approved by the Board of Apprenticeship Training, the stipend will come from the Government of India, 50% of the stipend, and 50% will go from the industry. But you are free if you don't want to go through the NATS portal and implement this scheme entirely without government support. That option is also available. And the stipend will be as per the Apprenticeship Act. Right now, it is 9,000 for degree student and 7,000 for the diploma student, but it will keep on changing as per the government guidelines. Next. Now, evaluation of apprenticeship is very important. Normally, it is the responsibility of the institute, because sometime industry may not have expertise to do the evaluation. In that case, institute has to take full responsibility of the evaluation. It can be done through the site visit. It can be done through the seminar and presentation, project report, and further proper marks has to be given for the apprenticeship to the student, because it will be reflected in their mark sheet and credits will be given accordingly. Next. Now, execution model, if we talk about, there are three important players, that is student, industry, and NATS. NATS portal means the Board of Apprenticeship Training. There are three boards in the country, and one BOPT, Board of Practical Training, which is in Kolkata. So you have to connect with the concerned Board of Apprenticeship Training in your area. For example, for your region, this is Board Chennai. So if you connect with the Board Chennai, they will be able to help you in implementation of this program. They can help you in starting with the NETS portal, how to upload the data, how to get industry connect. They can also help you in connecting you with the industry. If you have your own industry connect, that is also okay. This facility is also available on the NETS portal. Otherwise, both can also connect you with the industry. So this is how this program has to be implemented. Next. Let me tell you, because this is a new scheme and many of the institutions are not aware of this. To start with, first of all, you can coordinate with your affiliating university or DTE, and then you can prepare your faculty for implementation. You have to create industry partnership, and in partnership, you can create the curriculum, design apprenticeship plan, mentor students, make them ready for the apprenticeship, because this is a totally new way of degree. So students who are totally, convinced that they want to go for this program, they only has to be assigned this program. Otherwise, what will happen in between the apprenticeship, they may say, okay, I'm not okay with this, I want to go with the regular degree. So proper counseling of the students has to be done before this, and further monitoring and evaluation, as I have already explained. So this is how you can implement this program. Further, if you have any question, you can ask us. Our contact details are given on AICTE portal. Thank you very much. Now, second thing which I'm going to speak about is universal human values and how it has to be inculcated into technical education. So let me tell you that universal human values, actually, earlier it was thought that we cannot teach the value. The values cannot be taught. It has to be caught. This was normally a thinking that we used to have, but now we realized after 25 years of experiment in various institutions, including IITs, triple IITs, and many technical universities like AKTU, PTU. So after 25 of experience, we found that this program has been very beneficial for the students who have gone through this, and accordingly AICTE adopted this program in 2017. And the next important question which was before AICTE, that for taking these values to the student, it is necessary that faculty should be ready. Next slide. So accordingly, AICTE had to start the faculty development program. For doing these faculty development program at AICTE, a UHV cell was established, then National Coordinating Committee for UHV and National Coordinating Committee for Induction Program was established. And further, they developed the curriculum, that is UHV 1 curriculum and UHV 2 curriculum. UHV 1 curriculum is the student induction program, which is normally offered at the commencement of new program, and this is of 15 days and 15 days and 21 days, 15 days for diploma and 21 days for degree program. And UHV 1 is a 3 days module of universal human value, which is taught during the induction program. And for that, we have already trained required number of faculty in each of the institution. This target has been achieved. And second thing is, one 3-credit course has to be offered in the second and third semester of a degree or BTech program. And for teaching this course also, AICTE has already trained required number of faculty members in the institution. Next slide. So if you want to participate in any of these FDP, so there are different kind of FDP. FDP 1 is for you become eligible to teach the UHV 1, that is during the induction program. Another level of FDP to become enabled to teach the UHV 2 program, and further various type of faculty so that you can teach the minor degree, which is also launched by AICTE in the Universal Human Values. For this, you have to go to AICTE FDP SI web portal. This is very important web portal. Here you will get information about all kind of faculty development program. All kind of teaching material is there. Different kind of books are available. All presentation are available. Videos are available. So all resource that you need for teaching these programs are available there. Next. For now, there is another kind of FDP that is self-funded, that is done in self-funded mode, and it has to be done in the face-to-face mode. So institution who want to actually appear for apply for hosting self-funded FDP, they can fill a form which is normally circulated once or twice in a year to the institution. So first they have to fill this application form and it will be reviewed by AICTE. If you are eligible, you can implement this program in self-funded mode. AICTE will help you with the resource persons, and these resource persons work on pro bono basis. Next. And further, for student induction program, let me tell you why it is very important program. You can see that students nowadays needs lots of mentoring because they are going through lots of stress, especially during the period when they are preparing for the competitive exam. And after this period, they take admission in the university. Sometimes they get college or institute of their choice, sometimes not. So they are going through a stress that has to be addressed. And this is the right time when student induction program has to be organized, and this will help them in connecting with their fellow students, their seniors, their faculty members. Further, different kind of experts are to be invited so that they can teach students and take care of all their queries. So this is how student induction program is implemented. The guide for implementing student induction program is also available on our portal, and how to prepare faculty to conduct SIP and post SIP mentoring. This is also available on FDP-SI portal of AICTE. So I request everyone to please go through this website once. And one more thing I would like to request, because this is the right time, admissions are happening, many institutes have already started conducting the classes. So is this time, most of the institutions are implementing this student induction program. They are organizing orientation and student induction program. I would request you to please make some very good lively videos of the students, their testimony, how they felt after attending this program, and these videos may be uploaded on your website, and you can tag AICT also. AICT social media can be tagged, so that we can also see how students are getting benefit of this initiative. You can also tag Ministry of Education, because this is the initiative of Ministry of Education after all. And further, from AICT Media Cell, this is a request that all initiatives which you are taking as per the with the support of AICT, with the guidance of AICT, if you can make some good social media feed and tag AICT with that, that would be great for us. Next. Now, let me tell you that AICT itself cannot reach to all institutions. Therefore, there are some institutions who are helping AICT in taking this initiative further. And these institutions are actually called nodal centers. To become nodal center, AICT actually circulates the application form to all the institutions. And there is a strict criteria of becoming a nodal center. It depends on how much work you have already done regarding implementation of UHV in your area. So this is also one of the initiative. This is open for throughout the year. We'll be circulating the form very soon. Next. Next. So I think most of the things we have already spoken about, and this is one of the flagship initiative of AICT, and I think one of its kind, because universal human value is not at all an option nowadays. Human values have become imperative. It has to be taught to the students, because the kind of atmosphere they get at home, at the school, at the institution, sometimes the most important part of life, that is called your confidence, resilience, the empathy, the kind of compassion you should develop, these things are missing, and it is never late to teach this. So therefore, AICT has started this. This is also being implemented in the school education now. And let me tell you, every year 7 to 9 lakh students are getting benefit out of this, and almost 1 lakh faculty member every year are getting benefit out of this. Next. So one study was done by AICT. Let me tell you, it was a short study. Still, 27,000 students were actually assessed through this study, and this study actually showed the positive impact of universal human values implementation. Next. We found that in students, this is what students actually said, that they found that the relationships are better, stress reduction is there, clarity and confidence regarding life, how to live in harmony with yourself, with your family, with the society. These kind of things they are learning. Then academic and behavioral growth is there. And for the faculty also, they express that their personal and professional clarity enhanced, their stress and emotional well-being is better, and then enhanced mentoring quality is there. Their relationship with the student actually improved, and classroom environment and harmony was enhanced. So I think these are the benefit of implementing this program. And for the institution also, next, we found that institution reported that there is better discipline and learning atmosphere, and the incidents of ragging were almost zero in the institution where the student induction program was being implemented. Because at the start itself, rather than going for ragging, they got a platform for friendship, for attending the programs together. So this is all. I would request every one of you to kindly participate in this initiative. And I am giving the regional coordinator of your area number, that is Shri G. Jayaprakash. You may note his number and email ID, and further information you can obtain through him. Thank you.
Thank you so much, madam. Both these schemes which you have given this detail about the apprenticeship, which is the earn while learn, when knowledge creates the opportunity and the opportunity creates the future. And the UHV SIP is not the least, but that is the largest part which we are covering from the institution. It serves as the foundation for the holistic well-being and the sustainable happiness in the campus. Thank you so much, madam. Now I would like to invite Dr. Vamsi Krishna ji for his presentation on the new initiative of the regulatory compliance guidelines for working professionals, supernumerary receipts, and mandatory disclosures. Over to you.
Thanks a lot, sir. Good afternoon to all. This is from presentation of Regulation Bureau. Next slide. As we all are aware, you all might be taking approval for your courses as well as programs. So Regulation Bureau, basically the roles and responsibilities are granting of approval, that is the processing of your applications for the courses which are applied, that is with respect to new technical institutions as well as the old. Then extension and modification approvals. Then compliance norms. As we all are aware, in the approval process handbook, we have clearly defined what are the norms and standards. So every year, at the time of giving approval or after the approval, these norms will be cross-verified whether a particular institution is following or not. Accordingly, you will be intimated for the complaints of these norms, so that a proper growth of the technical education can happen in India, and the students as well as the faculty can get benefit. Faculty for the career and the student for getting knowledge and further growth. For checking these norms and standards of the approval, we do various committee meetings like scrutiny, expert visit committee, appellate committee, SCC, etc. So this is the mechanism which we do. Next slide. Now, we all are aware that as per approval process handbook or AICTE regulation, it is compulsory for every institution to disclose with full transparency in their website, wherein the details of your trust or organization, your financial status, and EOA from the day one to the present extension of approval that you received, and the course intake which has been approved in that, and with a clear indication of the various directory, leadership, etc. And the link has to be provided in the AICTE website too for us to verify it. It's always beneficial if this disclosure is at your main page, which can be prominently be seen by the public. Further, it is requested to you all to maintain the 4 essential committees, which is anti-ragging, grievance redressal committee, internal committee for the prevention of sexual harassment, and SCST. As you might be aware, the institutions who have not uploaded all these committee details, their EOA was delayed till they uploaded all these committees. It's essential from the point of view of the regulations as well as from point of view of the public and the students. And I request you all to go through the approval process handbook and adhere what are the norms and standards that have been defined there, so that as a regulatory AICTE and as an institution, we all are on the same page. You might have saw from this year onwards, there was a QR code on your extension of approval, which when you scan, it will navigate to the statistic tab which is on the AICTE website. This is a beneficial for checking security measure as well as whether your institution details, whether course intake is exactly available in statistics, because public may not be coming to the website and see. They will come to the AICTE website and check the statistic where your institute is approved or not. And every year also we issue a public notice to check whether we, unapproved institution list, approved institution, we give an advertisement notice, public notice to all the across India. Next slide. Now, for the release of joint FDR and secure deposit, kindly understand all this process will be done only online. There is no offline mechanism to issue NOC for the joint FDR or to release a secure deposit. You all have to apply in the portal, and periodically you can check the portal where your application is there, whether it is with the Regulation Bureau or with other bureau, because releasing of security deposit, it goes through all other bureaus for taking their concurrence. That can be vigilance cell, that can be other bureaus where they provide you grant like scholarship cell, TLB cell, TGRC, any complaint is pending. So it goes through all the cells After that, your money will be released. So you can track it. There is no manual intervention, there is no offline. And kindly see that you need not to approach any intermediary for release of this. So it's everything online. Next slide. Now, kindly, these are the do's which you have to follow. Kindly submit application within timeline. When we release the public notice calling the applications, kindly adhere to it. Because we get lots of requests of a timeline saying flimsy reasons, saying that we missed it, or our management is not there, or the previous person was handling, he left it without giving the password. But as an institution, when you're running it, this is the primary responsibility for you to take care of it, the user ID and password, and to submit the timeline, which will help us also to process within a time. Because as you know, as the Supreme Court deadlines are there by April 30. So for us to adhere to those timelines, it is requested from your end to also adhere to these timelines and maintain faculty infrastructure. This is more important because we see lots of institutions have the faculty deficiency and we give it time also. So you might be know that how much intake you are increasing it, how much faculty, because already prescribed in the regulations. So kindly maintain, because it will increase the credibility of your institution. When students are happy, they will spread that yes, this institution has all these facilities. You can join. That's how your credibility will increase. As I said, update mandatory disclosure should be updated, because I see institutions have updated some 3-4 years back and it's running the same thing. No, it has to be updated regularly and constitute mandatory committees and respond to deficiencies within stipulated time. Whenever we communicate to you that these are deficiencies and explain the reason for these deficiencies 7 days or 10 days, kindly reply us with your answer so that we can take a decision. Any delay on your part will further delay the application and taking decision. In the don'ts, kindly do not admit students without approval, because it's the student's future. Without approval, when tomorrow over the line of 5 or 10 years, when it comes verification, we'll be straight away denying it. And with this, student will lose. And suppose in the life, if you come to know, you will be penalized as per the regulations. And do not exceed approved intake. Suppose you are and whatever the intake has been approved plus supernumerary seats, kindly stick to it. Don't go it. If you want more intake, then kindly apply beforehand. Because for every intake, there should be corresponding infrastructure increase and corresponding faculty requirement also. Do not run unapproved programs as well as courses also. Do not provide misleading information. Do not run the institute unapproved location. You quite often see that they will give location E on the website, but they will be running location B in reality. But no, this is not acceptable. It will turn to the closure of institutional no admission also as per regulations. So kindly don't do that. Next slide. What are the reforms which we brought recently? We have simplified online approval process. You might be seeing it. We have brought quite a number of changes while submitting the application for easiness, so that it will be easy for you. And same thing we've done for scrutinying application also. Increase transparency with digital workflows, where you can see where your application stands. We brought biannual admission also, July and January session. So whatever the vacant seats are there in July, irrespective of the program or level, we can fill in January session. This subject to your affiliating university. However, deemed universities as well as PGD institutions are free to have fill the vacancy in January. Other things you have to check with your affiliating university. And from this year onwards, we have reduced security deposit for those institutions which are coming Northeast, Union Territories, aspiration districts, and women only and PW focused institutions. In the last corrigendum, we have brought promotion of experiential learning, wherein 40% of course of credits of UG and 60% of diploma can be done from the industry. For example, any institute or any autonomous institutions have a tie-up with nearby Honda. So where students can work and take as credits, and they can come and study remaining credits. So this we already released concept work, and detailed guidelines will be released by the Policy Bureau in the near. They enhance industry academic collaboration, professor of practice, working professional, apprentice embedded degree program, etc. Professor of practice we also brought where from last year onwards we have said that the faculty which you engage on professor of practice can be counted under faculty. Initially it was not there, but we made the change also. So you can rope up industry experts and working professional also. We say that with the existing profession, you can working professional at any given of time. Introduction of profession scheme. The profession scheme is a lifelong. We made a scheme and we did a website also where institute can show their interest and can fill the details for which course they want to have it. Accordingly, the public can view and they can apply it. And from with the NEP where it says that there should not be institution, there should be all the universities. Same thing, taking cue from that, we are allowed PDD institutions for multidisciplinary expansion, except MBA. Leaving MBA, they can open all other programs or levels, because as MBA and PhD more or less same, so it does not make any sense of again going for the MBA. So all programs or levels, they can do that. Further, from this year, we made a small change in your website also. You might have saw there is a circular notification where, because we often see we get a information that, sir, email which has come from AICTE, it has gone to the spam, and few times institution will give multiple email IDs for different colleges which they are running. So they say that, so we thought that this email belongs to that institution. So to avoid that, we brought a circular notification tab where it is linked to your PID or AID. Whatever we send directly will come to circular notification. So here there is no happening of going to spam or you getting confused. So it is requested that regularly you cross-check the circular notification. So anything we have sent, it will directly come to you. So that there will be no miscommunication between the institution and AICTE. Next slide. Then last time we received more of calls, that fraudulent calls. Kindly don't entertain fraudulent calls. Kindly remember, approval process is a more transparent. Any message, any calls, you have to see it has to come from AICTE or registered email IDs or not. From AICTE, nobody will call you saying that we'll do this work, that work. No, everything is based on transparent. So kindly be aware, because we give communication also every day in, day out. Still, few of the institutions file prey. If so, kindly register a complaint or FIR in your nearest police station, send to us. Next slide. For any assistance, we have a centralized support system. Kindly register yourself and drop it. Or you can send an email to regional coordinator. In this case, SW or SWRO, you can send the email. But CSS is a lot better, because in CSS there will be record creation and we can track it, whether we have disposed or not. As emails are more of not systematic, so more emails will get to be dropped up. So always better CSS is a more of registered. And kindly see that your emails are sent from the registered email ID only, which is registered on the portal. That will be easier for us also. Yes, these are come registered email ID. This is more authentic to act on it. Next slide. These are the Regulation Bureau leadership, which you can find in your directory also. Next slide. Next slide. These are the different regions and who are leading that. Next slide. These are the statistics for the SWR, which has for this year for different programs. These are the intake. Next slide. And these are the institutions. Yeah. And we get lots of emails. How can I verify AICTE approval? As I said, either you can scan your QR code, or there is statistic tape from which you can check also. where should approval related grievance be raised? All you can raise in the CSS. CSS is exclusively for raising grievance or for seeking support. And we have an online session also, which link is available on the portal. Application, sometimes we get a offline application saying that we have submitted letter. No, we clearly says every application only online. There will be no offline. You cannot say that you are sending an application that we are submitting. No, it's not available. And where this APH available is on the main page. And you can track your application also. Then sometimes people ask how to download EOA, how to upload it. Everything we have kept the user manuals in the Regulation Bureau tab. Kindly go through the Regulation Bureau tab and check the user manuals. After checking user manuals also, if you're not, your query is not solved, then reach out. Because we'll be getting lots of institutions, right? We'll not have much time to respond to each and every. We'll try, but it's always better. That's the reason we came up with the user manuals to reduce that stress on your end. Yes. Thanks a lot for patiently listening, and thanks a lot for giving an opportunity for SWR. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Dr. Vamsi.
Thanks, sir.
And thank you all the participants who has joined us today. Thank you so much, respected Member Secretary Madam, for spending time with us and guiding and motivating the institutions. Thank you all the stakeholders who has joined us today. I hope you have received all the detailed information about the AICTE schemes, and you will definitely going to get the benefit out of our all schemes. The all promising schemes here available for the students, faculty members, and the institutions also. Thank you so much. With the permission of the chair, we are closing today's session. Thank you, sir.